My name is Vidhu Kota. I am the visual director for After Party. Like 10 years ago, I stole my sister's Nikon Coolpix, little point and shoot, and that got me into photography because I could take photos with just like a teeny tiny point and shoot camera. I realized that point and shoot camera has a little red button that's the record button, and I started using that, and then I realized, oh, I can take 24 photos in a second. That's crazy. And then the motion of film, I guess, I was just enthralled by. The first thing I ever filmed was it was a YouTube video called My Morning Schedule.
My Morning Schedule.
That was shot on the Nikon Coolpix plus my MacBook Pro 2012. But for some reason, all the Nikon Coolpix shot was stuffed vertically. So even on the screen, you have to like look at it like this. And they were the most stupidest fucking thing ever. I was watching like Smosh and stuff back then, so it was kind of like that. But I mean, I hated it for a long time. Throughout like middle school and high school, I was like, I can't believe that a part of this is out on the internet for everyone to see. But now it's pretty cool to see, because like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but that sparked something. Like, that's why I still do video. So it's pretty cool. The projects that I love making the most are definitely narrative films, because they are the most personal, and I have all the creative freedom, and I truly get to put like a part of myself out there. But in terms of with After Party, the stuff I like making the most is definitely recaps. I love doing recaps. I love directing like the longer form content that we did, similar to stuff that we did for Claire Yachts, and even the CJ Fly and Friends stuff that I shot. That was also really fun. I think for After Party, it's either music recaps or longer format, still adjacent music, day in the life kind of stuff, documentary stuff, I guess. But yeah, I'm from New Delhi, India. Technically, I'm not technically from New Delhi, India. I grew up in New Delhi, India from the 1st to the 12th grade. So that's the place that I've spent most of my life in. But technically, I was born in East India in Assam, and my whole family is from South India, Andhra. But I say that I'm from New Delhi because that's what feels most familiar to me, I guess. And I came to New York to study film and video at Pratt Institute, and I graduated last year in 2024. And the reason I chose New York, actually, a couple of reasons. One, I've loved hip hop. I've loved like New York rap for a long time. My first iTunes purchase ever was Illmatic, even though it was way after like Illmatic, even Illmatic like 2 or 3, and then that was one of the big reasons. The second like huge reason was I used to watch a lot of Casey Neistat growing up, and Casey Neistat was huge in terms of encouraging my love for film and video, just because I was seeing this guy just living his life and making just living his life so interesting, even though he's not doing anything. But in his videos, the character is New York, and back then at least, his character was New York, and he just used to go out and crazy shit is happening. And I was like, that's insane. My life isn't that interesting. If I move to New York, maybe it'll be that interesting. And I love New York, dude. It's awesome. Ever since the intersection of me making videos and deciding, oh, I want to do this forever, and the intersection of me watching Casey Neistat, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to New York. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it kind of a deal. So for me, it was weird because I moved here during COVID, and it was like peak COVID. Leaving India, the Indian government like sent like people in like mass like hazmat suits to get us tested so that we weren't like spreading COVID or whatever. And then Zoom classes were just weird, especially like the drawing classes and stuff. So I'm like, what are we doing here, bro? This is like the most useless thing ever. But after I actually came here and school was in person, it was awesome. Like, it was a great experience. I got to meet so many like cool people, had really fun experiences, and I think I got to kind of figure out who I was a little bit more. I feel like I still don't really know, but like comparatively, that's unlucky, bro. Did you see that? Shit!
Yeah, what do you remember your first day?
In New York?
Yeah, what stood out to you?
My first day was at an apartment in Clinton Hill. I slept on an air mattress that day because the bed hadn't come in or whatever. And we went to Home Depot because I wanted to get fake plants. And I figured that, I should get an iced coffee. And it was like $9, which now I'm used to. But back then I was like, holy shit, what are we doing here? Because back then I was still in the mindset of like converting things into like rupees.
Yeah.
And I was like, $9? That's like almost like 700 rupees, dude. What are we doing here? And that was the most like crazy thing then. But also like the second week I was here, we were in a deli, and then a guy came in and started yelling. He was like, I own this deli. This deli would be nothing without me. And I was like, what are we talking about? And I had my camera, so I started recording him. Bad idea. He started freaking out crazy. He was like, what are you doing? What are you recording me? I was like, oh, my bad. Sorry, I'm from India. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he just let me go. I pulled that card a lot back then. When I first came here, I dressed pretty crazy because I wanted to dress crazy in India, but it was just too crazy, and people used to stare at you a lot, especially if you have a camera at you. But New York, no one fucking gives a shit, which I love. But at first, I was like, it was a shock, but it was like a good shock. It was like, oh, no one fucking cares. Everyone has like a billion things going on. This guy's trying to get the fucking ball into the fucking hole in the fence, you know? Like, no one gives a shit. It's cool. I like it. I think diversity is super cool in New York because I can get like a breakfast at like a small hole-in-the-wall Chinese spot, and then go get tacos for lunch, and then go get like Caribbean food for dinner. And I can't do that in Delhi. At least I don't think I can. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's cool. I think the thing I said about people not giving a shit is really cool. I like that a lot. And yeah, those are the main things. I think I miss the culture of India and how much depth there is to the culture, the people, the food, but I do like the fact that there's so much of different cultures here. But yeah.
How has being in the US helped you grow creatively or professionally?
Oh, it has helped it has helped so much. It has helped me progress my ability to make things and tell stories by an infinite amount, because I have been exposed to so many different people, stories, and culture here. Also, in terms of like music videos, I've directed a lot of music videos here that I don't know if I would have the same capacity to do back in India, because I've learned more about just culture in general, whether it be like Italian culture, black culture, even like Indian culture that I didn't know about, because like Sikh culture, for example. And it's just cool, and being exposed to all of these different things has, I think, made me a better filmmaker in general, because I just think about things more widely, I hope. Oh shit. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, creatively, personally, and spiritually?
I think in 5 years, I definitely want to have at least one feature film made, independent project, start to finish. It hopefully does festivals, and it's hopefully on a streaming service in 5 years. I want to go do a semi-big festival with a short, or even a big festival with a short, fuck it, right? And then in 5 years, recently I've been thinking to move to London. So hopefully I'm in London in 5 years, making more music video related stuff and also short stuff over there. I think overall in 5 years it would be nice to be very mobile, because throughout my life I've been I grew up whole life in Delhi and then whole of college stuff in New York. So I haven't been able to be as mobile as I wanted because I'm just afraid of that. But it would be nice to not, it would be nice to be mobile. I am proud of sticking with my gut and not giving up on it ever. I usually say that I'm like a delusional optimist because realistically none of this should have worked out because I had a 1.5 GPA in high school, and I was like, there's no way they'll give me a scholarship to come here, and they gave me a scholarship. So I think if I was a little bit less crazy, I would have chosen a different career path, but I don't know what that would ever be that would make me as happy as doing this. And also, I don't really know how to do anything else. Like, this is kind of all I have, so I just have to pour everything in here. So that kind of helps in terms of not giving up, I guess. And I am proud of the 14-year-old me who just kept going, even though whatever he was making was stupid or whatever. Because if he didn't do that, I wouldn't be here. The most important piece of advice that I got was no one knows better than you and your gut when it's your work, because it's your work that you are creating, and you are the only person that you can 100% believe. So if someone gives you critique that doesn't resonate with you, no reason to take it, because at the end of it, life is just like a fake little thing, and we haven't been asked to be here, and all of this just like a coincidence. So if we're not trying to take risks and just doing what you want, there's no point to doing anything. So I don't know if that's if I said that to my younger self, he'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?